The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Broomstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Duke Blue Devils offense comes on the field to open this game. You got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today. Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Running back with the football. That's the first down. It's still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught. The man was wide open that time. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the back gets the football. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here's the option play. He shreds the tackle. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So UNLV, this offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Looking for some space. It's Tatum. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to pass. It's Colandria. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Tatum. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. The Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Inside give now from the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And the Blue Devils line it up with 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And they've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Colandrea looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, UNLV.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here comes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And the receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This offense got up to a very slow start, but in the second quarter, they've been putting things together. A touchdown here would make things really interesting. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The punt team making their way on the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Grab behind the line, it's Tatum. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That pass is caught. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Blue Devils will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Dropping back. It's Colandrea. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. He lets it rip, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pocket breaking down. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the second half is a handoff. It tests the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Colandrea. It's an out route. The catch made. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The shotgun running play call. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick throw to the right, caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Touchdown, Rebels. They cap the drive with 6 points. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throw to the running back in the flat. Spins away from the defender. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Calandria. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The sure hands. It's Tatum. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Out of bounds at the 12-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll stop it short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete when it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Same tailback, another carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Some press coverage now from these DBs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Two-man clock with the running game. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass, it's Calandria. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Comes up with the catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They keep him guessing with a run. He's got the first and still going. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Illegal forward pass.
That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass costs him 5 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Duke. They connect for 6.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. it.